Welcome, beloved Sangha, to our Sunday Arya Sadhana and JangChok for the deceased today. We will begin in the new yellow prayer book, which is online for download, I believe, on page 1.
No varje bege tar ba dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zor je be ma nan ga dan yan be zen je dan je Deva dan de dong dan jar nyur da la na me ba yang da bar zo ba jan jo ren bo je do bar ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi te je do sai ma je je bar do lung a ye zang ge wa la gor mai je bar de lung a ye zang ge wa la gor de re ne zon de nye ma za da zan je bar de lung a ye zang ge wa la gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhichitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhichitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. We turn now to the Arya Sadhana and begin at the bottom of page 1.
Namo Sanje Jezo Genge Jom De Mar Dan Ro Jan Je Jan Je Sem Je Do Nai mo san ji ju zui gung jun de mar dan ro chan ju sen ji do.
Namo, in the Mother Victorious, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhichitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Om An Ben Gana Da Zhe Da Hong Bei Om So Ba Wai Shi Da Sarva Dharma So Ba Wai Shi Da Han Ren Ji No Da Dharma Do Yuen Zhen Cho Cho Ne Ye Lin Chan Jung Bor Ngo Nô san bò lại bên đề trì bà rê bờ đăng ngàn ra. Sarva Doga Wood Cho Juran Trebe Songur Yo Major Badra Raja Raja. Shô chư shen tun chư chôn den de ma jar si jin ran chư quy bê chan sar che na san chun bar de sha ge var ye ran ro dung go ta shô ge ge chan chư chen bor ngo so ye ran de ven ro gu de de ye dong a gun ra re me da nyam jo dong bang a le ne yo wo me she bo zhan jian guo zhen de ren jian jie jo ba ba no ru zhen wen zi de wu ren ji zhe zan be de wu tam ye wen zhe du ni jie yong zhe ran ye lo lo ga san zi jia yan jiu jie yong be be gan zi xia zun jie zhong zin be wu ngan ba ren jie jian jie da jie jian ai jian jie wu ba ne zo wa wang do wa da ye ga le wen zhi be o me ne ne gom zha wang la jie jian zai nie me wang ge jie da jie hum ba wo be je gat samaya jire wo ba za ar gam ba da ba ban de ba alo gan gan de ne de shabda ba de za zo wa la me jo ben je sha je be mo la de pom ba gon le dor ze ma yo la chan za do John din de me do wen go lo gar de war dan da ye yo ang he bar rang a zhe zhe men da zeng a dar zhe jie ye gar de ne zhe jie gar wo jie guan de yo xie ne de de da zhe wang ren zhen jiu de jiu ko lu she ren me jue sam la ya sar ji ye yu che mar ye dar ye ko le wo ze gar ze mar den jiang jian ga zhong zhi le gang xian zhi ge Bar zam bar zar de ka je ve wo je le je ze ba do je jo wo ba zo ma de je so wa 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 Om Baza Mada Jezova, Om Baza Mada Jezova, Om Baza Mada Jezova, Om Baza Azana Jezova, Om Baza Azana Jezova, Om Baza Azana Jezova. Om Baza Azandaya Zova, Om Baza Azandaya Zova, Om Baza Azandaya Zova, Om Baza Azandaya Zova, Om Baza Azandaya Zova. Om Dare De Re Mama Yena Pa Ye Pa Den Garo So Om Dare De Re Mama Yena Pa Ye Pa Den Garo So Om Dare De Re Mama Yena Pa Ye Pa Den Garo So Om Dare De Re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so on dare de re mama ayun jana paye badan garo so ren jana da dormane doyong de jone de marble par de la me guze jardin je den de jen dan ro go te ben zu bông zo go bê ye ta na do bê đơn bar bê tên chôm đen đê man chim bê dê jim bar jar jê jin đê cha yin chu jin da yong bê bar dar dar ren jê 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 wo wo ba ne zo wong a wong tô vơ tam lê vân trư vô mê nê gom ra jen ra nye mê tên bar chu ma jar va se me je de do jin rai na zhe jin do je gong lai ye wo ya da ran ba za sa ma yan za de zha lan na za wa de go na cho yo ja zer me do be mar me de ja shar ze ro do yo na nga ja ze da la me ban je go zang ge chu zhe jiang zong pang zun ju wo ya da ra sa pa re war ar gam ba dam bu ban de ban a lo gan gan de ne ve de sha da ba de za zo wa dan gan de raz so bar je na mandala bu za wo ra len je len de go yo je la ne do za me je na je dai bu zo na ma zo nge bo ge da le lan de yuan de ma ba ra na mandala bun za ma ga wo sa ye be je jo je me do jam ra ra le ja nya de jam ban de san je je la me de per wa ye Droga Nam Dai Chen De Ju Bar Ju.
Noble Aryatara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Aryatara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginning this time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the healers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the dharma of the greater, lesser, common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment, thus before too long may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Om Soba Vajida Sarva Dharma Soba Vajida Hama Ranjino Da Dharma De Zije Pama Bolo Banjur Jenze So.
We turn now to the praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift, heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, stillborn lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue one lotus, water-born in hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Marut, honored by the host of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her trade and paid sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crowned, adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like aeon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter Hum. The 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana. She endowed with Om and Swaha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder. Phrase with Hum and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable Hum. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara and Vindhya. Homage holding in her hand the hair-marked moon of Devalik form, with twice spoken Tara and Pit, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and 2 Tare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys host of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21. Benefits of the 21 Taras praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified, all lower realms utterly conquered, and 7 million Buddhas will quickly empower you. In this life, one will attain superior attributes and ultimately progress to the state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even virulent local or foreign poisons that one has eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will self-destruct, and every hindrance will be overcome. We return to the Arya Sadhana and continue at the bottom of page 39.
Oi Pandra Toje Dandra Drenye Jang Zonye Zode Je Gun Je 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 Mente Ye De Zhe Zue Jun Jur Je Do Gun Je Jur Ju Je Zan Je Jo. Dare du dare dure soha, dare du dare dure soha, dare du dare dure soha.
The Garchen Buddhist Institute asks that we reverently bow in loving memory to all those for whom we dedicate this practice. The 6,480,000 people reported to have passed due to the COVID epidemic, the 25,000 reported to have died in Russia and Ukraine due to war, and to the untold number of those who are suffering, dying, or have passed away from old age, disease, untimely causes, or other means. We pray for their fortunate rebirth and that they may be liberated from all suffering. Then you recite Thara Mantra continues. Actually, we practice burning away afflictions for deceased and for disease, both. Actually, this practice benefits who are living because it purifies obscurations, and then it's a benefit who passed away. And actually, we all have Buddha nature, so our mind never die. But in the relative truth, there, according to the COVID-19, there are the numbers of people died that already barely mentioned this number, and also many people died in the war, which number also barely already mentioned. But not included did this COVID and war, but there are many people die, almost countless number of people die. So then countless beings die. So the burning affliction, burning away affliction practice, we say we practice here, and we motivate that you also practice, especially Buddhist. Then whoever you would like to
this practice, you can practice this, but the main thing is we need loving kindness and compassion. Since we have loving kindness and compassion, then we can benefit to all. So this burning away afflictions practice, it greatly benefit that many who passed away, they also come to the spiritual masters and they requested that please protect me, and also the many living beings also asked the same this question, please protect me, and so on. But then it's easy to protect who passed away because they have only they have a Buddha nature. That's number one, and then they follow the karmic wind, and then we can easily protect them. But it's quite difficult to protect living beings because they have self-grasping. Even they have one's religion and they say my religion. They have different theories and they have a different. They thought my religion and your religion, something like that. They have different perceptions. So, however, we do this burning away affliction. Especially we do this burning away afflictions for deceased and deceased, both, and then we mainly we need through this practice we can greatly benefit to all of these beings, and the main thing is we need loving kindness and compassion. And then we also every week we practice burning away afflictions practice for deceased and deceased. So then this the root of virtue has a great benefit. So it greatly benefits to all. Then Tashidele.
The drama thing, JangChok and the Atija, the Lamas selling with them a period, the Lamas selling by hinting here, Yore, down to traditional period, traditional change of chamber, the Namsan Yore. You work out the Atishakini, you were Jetomala Tantan Lord, and then send them to watch him for Jetta Jero. Rashima Mamma Tantan change it in Congress, Jawa Jenny, the Pachema or Lango Young, the Sumbu Jamnore. So Goga Mala Santa Lord and Lego, Lelong is a Mashola, then so go Gani, Torian Rimala Santa Lord, then Ramda Tawasha, then Poison, then Lamton, Jetinum, These on the Chaggy, Hadan Mango Tango, Atichak Muslim Roma, permanent Roma, Dr. change while the job. This on the Hadas Acham, better than the Sydney hours on the Tango. This time I send it to him, I didn't so out of the mom judge the kitchen. They had young teachers, the Namata Waduma, Yamini, you tell a Jonas Sancho on from the 하장 기준 뭘 뒤로 남아라. 다시 데리셔니. 데리는 더 저서 다 관내니. 당초 준마 제바 동태레.
So burning our afflictions, we practice with Tara Sadhana. So then we pray Tara Sadhana. It has a great benefit. And this George Atisha, he went to see Jo Selengpa. Then he crossed ocean by the boat. At that time, then he directly saw Taras. And then at that time, he supplicate this George's supplication of Tara. So this first one say, homage to she who protects from the eight fear, and then homage to she who blesses in auspicious glory. So this where this it's a protect the living beings from the 16 fears. And then the third homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. At that prayer, when you recite that prayer, at that time, Tara protect us from lower realms. So she liberates us from there. And then homage to she who leads on the path to higher realm. So in that time, so then Tara protect us from small capacity to middle capacity, and then middle capacity, higher capacity. So she lead us and she protects from those obstacles. And then Tashidele. Omdare tutare ture soha, omdare tutare ture soha.
Please prepare the burning away afflictions text for the deceased. We'll be following the blue lettering in the text.
On dare dure zo vai ben baran jong jar ye gan de la na dan ben zo la za gar jar wa da lo bar zo war jor.
The vase is a self-born, vast palace, inside which appears the deities supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase's deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare dure mama gala ya sarva sada 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 om dare dure mama gala sarva sada om dare dure mama gala ya sarva sada om dare dure mama gala ya sarva sada om dare dure mama gala ya sarva sada om baza marda gandale hana om be om baza amrda 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 gandale hana om be om la na ye je de ze je bam je da ro je de yo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water.
Surva de zo Lamas Rinpoche dove Bodhichitta Tenzin je Karme nam la re sa chule me to ye me re bar lo.
I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Om baza amrta gundale hana vambe Om soba vajyuda sarva dharma so ba wa shi zo ham dong bu ngan le me ye dang bu te le jian ba yong su ju ba le ce le de ba xie sha wa pong gan jian jie yong su zo ba sun bu de da sa wa gong jiu sun da jian ge jie la la jiao sun zhuo xian ba zhu.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial, adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, referred to as the one past, appearing with complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources. Just as when alive, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the Mandala.
Jie hu nyun jie zhen de rei jie bu, zo war ji bei zi zi de, nga pong jue me zhong jie jie, ba ren ne su song wa ju, re zhong jie ten gar ji jang, gor we ne na de wa me, che bar nge song sun ji ne se be dong er san me jia de we rei jie bu nyun jie, gor we ne la ma jia xie, ma rong lo ban zhen ba ye, lo zhe cui la ma nian ba ye, dam dian be sem jie ne, den ge nem zhuo dan ban de, la dan lo bun jing a ru, ge jie yu jian de shuo jie.
Back up to page 4. Oh, listen, child of noble family now past, the life you cared for has now come to its end. You have gone to a place beyond the 5 aggregates, a city of illusion. Wherever you are born in the 6 realms, all samsaric states lack happiness. Especially in the 3 miserable states of existence, the suffering is inconceivable. Therefore, listen, child of noble family, do not attach to this samsaric world. Resist the tempting calls of evil forces that will lead you astray. With mind directed on the Yidam, single-pointedly, to this supreme place, and the holy presence of the Master and Deity, come instantly.
Namo Tsa Sa Ran Jan Den Ba Dang, Lang A Den Zhen Sa Jian Tu, Cin De Nan Shi Gar Ni Jian, Mei Be Den De, Qi Jian Jian Nan Ba Za, Ang Ge Jian Zai, Namo Tsa Sa Ran Jan Den Ba Dang, Lang A Den Zhen Sa Jian Tu, Cin De Nan Shi Gar Ni Jian, Mei Be Den De, Qi Jian Jian Nan Ba Za, Ang Ge Jian Zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite host of 3 roots and the power of the deities Mantra, Mudra, and Samadhi, wherever your consciousness abides, child past you are called to this support.
Nam Ba Za Ang Ge Jian Zan Za Hong Ban Hu Ran Yang Ga Wong A Wong Wong A Wong Wong A Wong Za Wan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye Wong Za Wan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye Wong Za Wan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye Wong Ye Nan Zhe Be Dong Gen Zhong Bo Gen Dor Man De Long Ra Rai Ne Se De, Nye Mi Ye Xie Lang A Ju Ge Nga, Tsam je jeng ge ran je len je zhe.
Home, all you dualistic and confused appearances, you spirits, obstructors, and elementals, take this Torma and go to your abodes. Within the Dharmakaya state where primordial awareness, the deity and mantra are non-dual, the mandala of boundaries is formed spontaneously and naturally.
Hong hong wan ba za ra cha. Le jene ro do re ro sa wo ro gu de dan ye dan sar wa ye cha sar re nga ya yom jur.
Page 11. Inscribed on the 6 places of your body, passed on, child, are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts.
Baza banda ban de da nan je jorn zan ne ye je wo zen zhuo wa ye re zhuo sa wen se bar ju.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om sarva da da ga na de cha na de jet sawa ba ba wa re na ba me gur so wa won da re de re so wa won da sarva naranga nga de he do hom be won da re re so wa won pa za sarva be da nga he do hom be won da re so wa Om Mada Sarva Treya Ganga De Do Om Be Om Dare So Va Om Tsenda Tsen Sarva Ganga De Do Om Be Om Dare So Va Om Deda Sarva Asurang Ganga De Do Om Be Om Dare So Va Om Deda Sarva Asurang Ganga De Do Om Be. Jadar Damba Zam Jine La Nan Jine Jusurdar La Ye Jine Daba Ye De Je Da Ge Jusolo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offered him ablution. Just so I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
On Sarva Tata Engata Abhishegat Samaya Shiraya Voin Jarva Gozon Tunchola Nyumon Chima Mengayang Dazo Gozon Jang Sir Tame Chabje Kutuzo. Page 15.
Page 15. Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the three doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Abhishegat Samaya Shiraya Voin Teta Golan Sompa Me Begu Zang La Tera Gube Gushewo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Kayam Besho Danaya Sova Voin Jashi Bambe Jayena Nanda Jarve La Soyo Chene Shindu Ran Shinde Nyen Zhem Nambar Jan.
Hum, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the six perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the six afflictions.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Sarva Tata Engat Abhishegat Samaya Shiraya Voin Jam Sopa Mebe Tenzin Ngade Chuje Jab Ye Shi Chude Jengur Nai Nam Shi Be Mo De Chube Me De Garb De Me Dar Tabar Ma Jir Gang Yai Me Tsen De Le Nga Ye Sun Jie Ba Jia Zhe Ba Da Jir Jie.
Bottom of page 16. Hum, ablution, water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, child past, become pristine like a white pearl, with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Arya Dare Samaya Manabalaya Arya Dare Tenoba Tijandra Membava Sudagayo Membava Subhajayo Membava Anarado Membava Sarva Siddha Mambarayata Sarva Karma Suzame Siddha Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayatare Mamemas Ayatare Bhava Mahasamaya Sadhu One Sarva Tata Engat Abhishegat Samaya Shiraya Voin Nyemo Delen Zendele Nyema Goya Dele Shen Nyem Zenda Dele Bai Gonjo Sunji Dele Jo.
Page 18. May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels may auspiciousness prevail.
Lama la la de ba je Gadan Gubender Jolai Jengar Zambun de la de Chedan Ledger Nyar Welcome Donzar Melon Taverta Sirna Yedan Yedin Gai Nyam Ye Ngang De Do De Mo Den Yer Gan Chö ye she wo sar ba du cha me ye ne re go so so do be ye she nye cha do lam yer nan ne cha wa zhe be ye she za kam son la ye ne nan ne do za ye she ngang de do ma da re zhun jie de gam da ba ye xie zhou ge ne jin de zhen ye dong ba la da da ma da me ya me dong sa lun zhe jian ge de re ba nian bo ju zhou xie.
Bottom of page 18. Home, listen, deceased child of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression. See them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts. Realize it as the state of sameness, wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu, wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within this single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous, empty clarity.
O sanje dan jian de be ge dor jian zhen be ngo wo nye Guan zhou sun jie za wa de Lama nam la xiang za lun guan bu tu jie jie den ba tam jian jian bai dun ba bu sun na yun de jiang zu jie de jie jie la xiang za lu da ban du jia zha wei jie别问俺送来这些，记得蹲当就今把些节去了香茶路，这呢这位拉远的拉巴达拉拉的个。先个当把云的人跟的来呀。香茶路就没些人没有去这个，得家龙就做个人儿做，推荐当给家人肉不啦，接着这不个啦香茶路，家事儿把当接啦。现得根据张你节，绿的把也南滚的，就得被抢走了。
Top of page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the roots of the 3 jewels, homage to all Gurus. Compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas. To the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Zhang de zur jiam ne jiam zu ji nan ji da dan ta ye sim ji ge ko an ye zon ji le zhe dar be ne zu zhang de zu.
You, oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, you departed ones transform into the pure deity. Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar to empty samsara from its very depths. Child now past, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Sarva ave kenza won a won shi ra yang ga won a won Nama sarva da da ga da bai yom gebe Sawa da ga wen ga de sawa ren Emang ganga na gam so vai Nama sarva da da ga bai yom gebe Sawa da ga wen ga de sawa ren Emang ganga na gam so vai Nama sarva da da ga Bai yom gebe zawa da ga ngat zawarana ema gangan kam zo wa zen de le je re je ba jo nya jam do ye la ja be nye de da Mo la len ren den be zhuo nan da yun den zhuo be le wan gar me jian ze ve sem jie lun jue na zu sa tu jie ta dan den be lo bun jie Long ju der jian zhe jian nor zi da rong ju jue da Dan be za wa da na zu zhen ba ji be jia wa dang miao ma dong wa se be dong wa xiang Den zi nga dang xia ji xin lao de zhen de re jie be la Ngue ba ye zhe gong dong a ma le gun ye ne Yun jie se da gong den jie er xiu Do yon lon jun de dar ba me da zo zha zhe ro re jia la zo zhe ngo zo nyo xia ye jie le zhe ne dan zhe nga dan jia jie jie lai de ten de re jie be lang yu ba ye Bottom
of page 27. Home, listen, child of noble family who has passed and changed. We, your dear family, reach out to you with love, reach out for you with love. Friends with shared aspirations and karma have no chance to be together long. Yet with loving mind we have gathered various enjoyments, and the Master, who is endowed with compassionate means, has arranged enjoyments, great treasure troves of wealth, delicious food, rich in nutrition, satisfying tastes of various kinds and drinks, dispelling the pain of the afflictions, consecrating them with mudras, mantras, and samadhi. These are all dedicated to you, the deceased child of noble family. May they pacify all suffering of hunger and thirst without exception, and turn into an inexhaustible supply of food and drink. Having arranged myriad desirable offerings of form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and the like, actually prepared and mentally created, consecrated with mudras, mantras, and samadhi, I dedicate them to you, child passed on of noble family. May the clinging to the six sensations be freed in its natural place. Page 31. Om Ahung, all beings of the 5 or 6 classes who take birth in 4 ways, the special guests of my compassion, and in particular the 2 classes of impoverished, hungry ghosts, all those who have left behind their physical supports yesterday, this morning, or some years, months, days, or hours ago, who have not yet found their future bodies, who are without refuge or shelter, protection, or helping friends on their dreadful journey through the bardo of becoming, who have no support of past collections and little virtue to call upon, whose aggregates combine 4 names, of which sensation is by nature suffering, who are tormented by confused perceptions and bewilderment, and anguished by cold, hunger, and thirst, whose lifespan is uncertain, who are like a feather blown around by wind, and who have no control over where to go. We dedicate these offerings especially to these bardo beings, as well as all the other beings dwelling in the bardo. May you be at ease, having met with perfect dwelling places, companions, enjoyments, food, and drink. In such a state may you behold noble Avalokiteshvara and Bodhisattva, eliminator of obscurations. May you recognize the bardo as such and seal confused appearances. Remembering the Guru, the 3 jewels, the Yidam, and the view, may the obscurations of all misdeeds be instantly purified. Thus may you attain mastery of awareness and pass with sudden force to special pure lands such as Dewa Chen or Lotus Light.
Korvanere garje jang dongar sunje ranje ye de lama cha ma shen bar chan chun jo de sem je ne je ne den ba jen bar je lam nga ran je me ba de je ma da ngang de do wo zar nian bo ye jie le be mo ge be zhen de zong Na wan da ye jing ai ye me ngom bar jan cho sho nam shi a ye nam ba ne o ba me be do gar den.
Bottom of page 34. Whom, listen, passed on child of noble family, wherever in cyclic existence you are born, its nature is suffering of the three kinds, unattached and without craving. Give rise to the supreme mind of awakening and remember the truth, the dharmata. Within the illusory state, realize that the five paths are without self-nature. May your subtle mental body, the luminous essence, go to the field called lotus array and attain actual awakening indivisibly from the wisdom state of infinite illumination. The consciousness in the form of Ah dissolves into the heart of Amitabha.
Gomba ba de me ba la jan za lon ju do job zun je bo.
Bhagavan, Tathagata, Arhat, perfectly complete Buddha, protector Amitabha, I pay homage, make offerings, and take refuge.
Rata boy deva jimbe jenga ne no wan da ye do ji da nye la zo me do jo da be son de na je me don je me da je ma za le nyon de be ne ka na lo ma wo zo ze ni ju je ka na wan da ye zhong de bo wa xiu na wan da ye zhong de bo wa xiu.
Bottom of page 36. Hari, in the pure land of great bliss, is infinite illumination, the embodiment of compassion. I supplicate you with intense and heartfelt yearning. This body is a city of illusion, a fleeting water bubble, a filthy house of karma, afflictions, and confusion, in which is the disciple's luminous mind itself, the Dharmakaya. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha. May it transfer into the presence of the Buddha Amitabha.
Banjo jar to ji la da zo de be jo ji ne ke je za ya ni me je jar de wa jian de jie wa jin jie lo.
By the force of the noble and supreme conqueror's compassionate blessings and our faith, our mind streams blend non-dually in a mere instant. Grant blessings to take birth in Dewa Chen. Ah.
Oi jian ger jia lai zo dan jie du gan ye zhi jie wu zhi song wei cen de jie pong gan jim ji ger wei jue dan jie mei mei ga da ge yin zi Jang Varjur.
From the hearts of the Mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth, purifying all samsaric phenomena, the aggregates, elements, and the sense bases of the deceased, into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Shira ye me bar de zende nyo mong ba cha sen de ne chen ga mon ba dang ne men ze mai me be me de ne ran zhong ye shi me dan zen ze me do ba ze do la se ja se je gun Jia zi me bar ye san jie, bei me lun zhe jue jie ge, ran zhou ye xi der nan gu.
Middle of page 39. Whom, in the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the one past. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural, spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Maya Dare Samaya Manu Balaya Arya Dare Denoba Tichanda Jo Membava Sudugayo Membava Subhajayo Membava Anurado Membava Sarva Zeda Mambayata Sarva Karma Zizame Zidan Jian Kurovong Ahavo Bangavade Ayatare Mame Manza Ayata Boama Samaya Sadhu.
Page 41. Sorry, 42. Oh, I'm sorry. Aryatara. We return to the Aryatara Sadhana on page 41. Exalted Mother Goddess Tara, residing in the unborn, empty expanse of Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature, free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Sabare vare ai gamba dam bu ban de ban alo gan de neved shabda bade zazo. La me jo benje sha je be mo la de pong ba go le don ze mai do ma yon la xiang za do. Samaya Manabalaya Ayadare Denoba Tirandro Membawa Sudugayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anarado Membawa Sarvazeda Membaya Sarva Karma Zidame Zida Shia Guru Wong Ha 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 Bangawade Ayadare Mamemat Ayadare Bava Mahasamaya Sadhuva Ayadare Samaya Manubalaya Ayadare Tenoba Tejandro Membawa Sudegayo Membawa Suvejayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarvazeda Membaya Zava Karma Suzame Zidan Shya Guru Wong Ahavu Bangavate Ayadare Mamemat Ayadare Bava Mahasamaya Sadhuva Ayadare Samaya Manubalaya Ayadare Denoba Tirandro Mem Sudugayo Membawa Subejayo Membawa Anarado Membawa Sarvazeda Membaya Zava Karma Suzame Zidan Shya Guru Wong Ahavu Bangavan Sarvada Ayadare Mamemat Ayadare Bava Mahasamaya Sadhuva Manja Yonsa Maja Dan Dalo Mongbe Wangene Nong Bai Ganji Zun Zu Lang Zhe Damba Zuware Wang Derne Den Da Len Je De Gurwa Se De Yone Jiang Ne Me Ze Da Wan Ju Zun Ju Na Le Ba Zhe De Zun.
Page 50.
Oi Jang Ze Mo Wan Ju Dai Lamas Je Ben Zhe Der Lama Lai Zhe Xie. Genyen Ren Cho Ba Ye Gewen Ro Nyur Chon Ro Jo.
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the 8 fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose, without exception, be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhichitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again, and thereafter may we gain attainment. In every lifetime I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish-green with a single face and 2 arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother, who holds an upala flower, be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the lady who blazes with glory be present. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the 3 times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the 2 obscurations so we may perfect the 2 accumulations. In every lifetime you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears. Having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya. We turn now to the Rainfall of Benefits and Happiness on page 63, Summoning Good Fortune. Garchen pure land of perfect happiness, even the name of sorrows unknown. Amitayas grant long life, regard me kind-heartedly in Potala, pure land of perfect compassion. Even 5 poisons names don't exist. Chenrezig, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme seed, he in lotus light, pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing, sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused hate don't exist. Vajra Sattva grant blessings, mirror like wisdom, siddhi in glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in Dewach and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom, siddhi in fulfilled activity. Land of perfect Buddha deeds, there's no words for jealousy. Amoga siddhi, bestowal accomplishing wisdom in the Yogmin Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfect ignorance does not exist. Vairochana grant dharma, Dhatu wisdom siddhi, grant vital essences of the 5 great mothers and long life. Emanated Hudya, Natsogyal dwells with Dakinis, grant bliss, emptiness, mastery. Fortune of profound mantra, Guru whose offer namna, where all lineage yidams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, siddhi fulfilling all aims. In 24 sacred sides gathered infinite sky dancers, grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya's expanse, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase to stages mantra deity in all taming Tulku sphere. Dwell Mahakala and cord, grant subjugating siddhi, fortune of enlightened acts. Om Hri in Vaishravana's abode dwells the wealth god Jambala, who acts kindly for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food and fortune with your court. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here all long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd and moles, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above, God's ghost spirits wealth midway, Naga's wishing gem below, 3 worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Lupagpo's body fortune, Tumbling's holy dharma, Balangcho's fortunate wealth, Brahmin Yen's longevity, being's life, strength and merit, of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings religious might, Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune and wealth, the army of King Gesar, the courage of Ukarhor, as good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scriptures, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these. Bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune. Come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune. Come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune. Please come here like a river flows northern. Long life fortune, please come here like rain falling from above. Upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below. Lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line. Come like dazzling star garlands, Hum Hri Eastern Vajradaki. Ni bring life's fortune, pacify disease, demons, hindrances. Southern jewel Daki. Ni bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches. Western Lotus Daki, Ni summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana. Northern Action Daki, Ni bring the foreign light and axe, annihilate hinders evil. Wealth gods with your retinue, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast. Potentize life's substances, and at this place protect wealth. Please remain firm, unchanging. Grant eternal life, Siddhi. Grant endless treasure, Siddhi. Grant wealth and merit, Siddhi. Grant to Siddhis, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sarva Siddhi Alalaho. Om Ahung. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime siddhis. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hri. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease in the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness, Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. We continue to the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhichitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions. May the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Long life.
So in the revised New Yellow Garchen Buddhist Institute prayer book, page 20, Long Life Prayers. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness, without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigungpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the hard son of Jingten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Turn to page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld until the end of existence. May it always be taught and accomplished through learning, reflection, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Om who are joined on the live stream, Dharma friends or practitioners, thank you very much. May you have a long life. Rashi Delay.
Thank you to His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche for guiding us on our practice of this white Tara and burning away afflictions, and thank you to Venerable Khenpo Tenzin and Ani Samten for supporting. We wish you, thank you all, Sangha, for your dedicated practice, and we wish you all health and happiness. Please tune in at 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation. Thank you. Be well.
Honare